echoes of existence life in the arid expanse. The vast, sun-scorched canvases of our world, the deserts, often appear as desolate, unyielding realms. Here, under the relentless gaze of the sun and with water as the most precious of jewels, life must wage a constant, silent battle for survival. It is a world of stark beauty, where the wind whispers ancient secrets across sweeping dunes and through jagged canyons. Yet within these seemingly inhospitable landscapes, an extraordinary tenacity for life unfolds, a testament to the sheer power of adaptation and the enduring spirit of the natural world. I've always been captivated by the ingenuity of life in such extreme conditions. The strategies employed by organisms to not just endure but to flourish where others would perish are nothing short of miraculous. Plants, often overlooked, are masters of this art. They have sculpted themselves over millennia, evolving forms and functions so bizarre, so perfectly attuned to the desert's harsh rhythm that they defy our everyday understanding of what a plant can be. Deserts are some of the harshest environments on Earth, yet they are home to some of the most unique and strange plants. Today, we're exploring 7 desert plants you've probably never seen before. Our journey will take us deep into these arid heartlands. To uncover the secrets of these botanical marvels, we shall witness their extraordinary forms, understand their ingenious survival mechanisms, and marvel at the sheer diversity that can arise from scarcity. Prepare to be astonished by these living sculptures, each a profound story of resilience etched into the very fabric of the desert. The ancient enigma, Welwitschia mirabilis. Our first marvel is a true titan of time, the Welwitschia mirabilis, a plant that appears almost otherworldly in its design. Imagine, if you will, a being that can live for over 1,000 years, some specimens estimated to be 2 millennia old, bearing witness to countless seasons in the unforgiving Namib Desert. Its appearance is quite unlike anything else in the plant kingdom, a short, sturdy, woody stem, often gnarled and weathered by the elements, from which sprout only 2 leaves, just 2. These leathery, strap-like leaves grow continuously from their base, while their tips split and fray with age, creating a tangled, sprawling mass that can spread several meters across the desert floor, giving the illusion of many leaves. This remarkable plant is a master of extracting life from the arid air itself. It predominantly absorbs moisture from the coastal fogs that roll in from the Atlantic, a vital lifeline in a land where rain is an exceptionally rare event. The deep taproot anchors it firmly and seeks any subterranean moisture, but the leaves, with their numerous stomata, are the primary collectors of this airborne humidity. The Welwitschia is a living fossil, a solitary species in its genus, family and order, a profound testament to survival, an ancient whisper from a botanical past, holding its ground with quiet dignity against the relentless march of time and the harshness of its chosen home. The living stones, lithops. Journeying further into the realm of botanical camouflage, we encounter the extraordinary lithops, commonly known as living stones. These tiny succulents, native to the arid regions of southern Africa, have evolved a survival strategy so refined that they are masters of disguise, blending seamlessly with the pebbles and gravel of their surroundings. Each plant typically consists of just 2 fused, fleshy leaves, their tops almost perfectly flush with the soil surface. The patterns and colors displayed on these leaf surfaces, mottled grays, browns, creams and reddish hues, are an astonishing mimicry of the local stony terrain, providing excellent protection from herbivores that might otherwise find them a succulent treat. Their survival is a delicate dance of patience and opportunism. Most of the plant body remains buried beneath the soil, minimizing exposure to the desiccating sun and heat. This subterranean lifestyle also helps to conserve precious moisture stored within their plump leaves. For much of the year, they're almost invisible, but then, as if by magic, a vibrant daisy-like flower, often yellow or white, will emerge from the fissure between the 2 leaves. This sudden burst of color is a beacon to pollinators, a fleeting yet crucial moment in their life cycle, ensuring the continuation of these remarkable stone-like masterpieces of deception. The whimsical wanderer, boojum tree. Now let us turn our attention to a plant that seems to have sprung from the pages of a fantastical tale, the boojum tree, or Native to the Baja California Peninsula and a small part of Sonora in Mexico, this peculiar plant presents a striking silhouette against the desert sky. It grows as a tall, tapering trunk, often sparsely branched, if at all, looking like an enormous upside-down carrot or a solitary fuzzy candle thrust into the arid earth. Its surface is covered with small, spiny branches that sprout tiny green leaves only after sufficient rainfall, quickly shedding them to conserve water when dry conditions return. This gives the tree a rather ghostly, skeletal appearance for much of the year. The bujum tree is an incredibly slow grower, and its lifespan can extend to several centuries. Its name is said to have been inspired by Lewis Carroll's The Hunting of the Snark, a fitting tribute to its wonderfully bizarre form. While its wood is too soft for most construction, the plant holds a certain mystique, and its unusual form makes it a celebrated icon of its native landscape. Indigenous Seri people reportedly use the trunks to make a type of lightweight boat or for carving small items, and the plant's presence defines the unique character of the Sonoran Desert's Vizcaino region, standing as a whimsical sentinel in a land of stark realities. Chapter 4. The Resplendent Survivor, Desert Rose. Behold the desert rose, a plant that beautifully marries resilience with astonishing floral beauty. Despite its delicate-sounding name and the vibrant, trumpet-shaped flowers it produces in shades of pink, red, or white, this is a true veteran of arid and semi-arid climes found across parts of Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. Its most striking feature, beyond its stunning blooms, is its swollen, bulbous stem, known as a caudex. This remarkable structure is not merely for show, it is a vital adaptation, a living reservoir that stores water, allowing the plant to endure prolonged periods of intense drought where lesser plants would wither and perish. The desert rose has further strategies to combat the harsh desert conditions. It is drought deciduous, meaning it will shed its leaves during extended dry spells to minimize water loss through transpiration, patiently waiting for the rains to return before unfurling new foliage. Furthermore, the sap of the desert rose is toxic, a potent defense mechanism that deters most herbivores from feasting upon its water-rich tissues. This combination of water storage, strategic leaf loss, and chemical defense allows this splendid plant to not only survive but to burst forth with breathtaking displays of color, a defiant splash of vibrancy in the often muted palette of the desert. Chapter 5. The Cryptic Camouflage, Living Rock Cactus. Our next subject, the living rock cactus genus, particularly species-like, takes the art of blending into an entirely new level. These are not the towering saguaro or the spiny barrel cacti one might readily associate with deserts. Instead, they are low-growing geophytic wonders, often found partially buried in the limestone soils of the Chihuahuan Desert in Mexico and Texas. Their appearance is truly extraordinary. Flattened, grayish-green or brownish tubercles, often deeply fissured and wrinkled, give them an uncanny resemblance to the weathered stones and dry earth around them. This remarkable camouflage makes them incredibly difficult to spot, even for a keen observer. These cacti are masters of patience, growing exceptionally slowly, sometimes taking decades to reach maturity. Unlike many of their relatives, they possess few, if any, prominent spines when adult, relying almost entirely on their cryptic appearance and tough, leathery skin for protection. Many species have large, tuberous taproots that store water and nutrients, allowing them to survive the harshest droughts by retracting almost completely underground. When they do bloom, they produce surprisingly large, beautiful flowers, typically pink or magenta, that seem to erupt directly from the rocky surface of the plant, a sudden vivid contrast to their otherwise stony guise. Some species are also known to contain potent psychoactive alkaloids, historically used by indigenous peoples in shamanistic rituals. Chapter 6. The Ephemeral Beauties, Sand Verbena. Amidst the rugged survivors, the desert also hosts moments of delicate, ephemeral beauty, and the sand verbena genus perfectly embodies this transient charm. These are often low-growing, spreading plants, their stems trailing across the sandy soils, creating vibrant carpets of color after seasonal rains. Species like the desert sand verbena produce rounded clusters of tiny fragrant flowers, typically in shades of bright pink, magenta, or purple. Their sweet scent drifts on the desert breeze, a fragrant invitation in an often harsh environment, drawing in the essential partners for their continued existence. The sand verbena plays a crucial, if sometimes fleeting, role within the desert ecosystem. As pioneer species, they are often among the first plants to colonize disturbed or sandy areas, their roots helping to bind the loose soil and prevent erosion, a small but significant act of stabilization. Their bright blooms are vital nectar sources for a variety of pollinators, including moths, butterflies and bees, sustaining these creatures which in turn support the wider food web. The seeds and foliage may also provide sustenance for desert animals. Though their individual lifespan might be short, their collective impact, painting the dunes with color and anchoring the sands, is a beautiful example of life's persistence. Chapter 7. The ethereal succulent ghost plant. Our final botanical curiosity is the aptly named ghost plant, a succulent that, while sometimes cultivated, has wild relatives hailing from arid regions where its unique appearance provides a certain advantage. Its common name derives from the thick, fleshy leaves that are covered in a powdery, waxy coating called farina. This coating gives the rosettes of leaves a pale, silvery grey, sometimes pinkish or lavender hue, lending them an ethereal, almost ghostly luminescence, particularly in the soft light of dawn or dusk. This farina is not just for show, it helps to reflect harsh sunlight and prevent water loss, crucial adaptations for survival in sun-drenched environments. What is particularly surprising about the ghost plant is its incredible resilience and ease of propagation. Individual leaves, if broken off, can readily sprout roots and grow into new plants. A fantastic strategy for colonizing new patches of suitable ground. Even a fallen stem segment can re-root and continue its growth. While perhaps not as starkly bizarre as some of our other subjects, its otherworldly pallor and its tenacity make it a fascinating study. It thrives in conditions that would challenge many other plants, its ghostly sheen a subtle yet effective shield against the desert's relentless energy, proving that even the most delicate appearances can hide a remarkably tough spirit. Outro: the tenacity of life, a desert farewell. Our exploration of these 7 botanical wonders reveals a profound truth. The desert, far from being a barren void, is a crucible of innovation, a theatre where life performs its most ingenious acts of survival, from the ancient welwitschia with its 2 tenacious leaves to the camouflaged lithops and the spectral ghost plant. Each organism has carved its niche with extraordinary precision. They are living sculptures shaped by scarcity and sculpted by the sun, each a unique solution to the profound challenges of an arid existence. The resilience and diversity we have witnessed are not confined to these 7 species alone. They are emblematic of a wider pattern across all desert ecosystems. Life, in its relentless quest to endure, finds a way. It adapts, it transforms, it surprises, and it inspires. These incredible plants show us that life can thrive even in the most extreme conditions. The strategies they employ, water storage, camouflage, ephemeral blooming, unique metabolic pathways, are lessons in persistence and a testament to the enduring power of evolution. So, the next time you contemplate a desert landscape, look beyond the vastness and the apparent emptiness. See it instead as a gallery of nature's most resourceful creations. Next time you think of deserts, remember these strange and wonderful plants that call it home. Their silent, steadfast existence enriches our planet, reminding us of the precious and often surprising beauty that can be found in the most unlikely of places, urging us to cherish and protect these unique expressions of life.